Good morning to all my fifth semester automobile engineering students. So today we will start the problems on unit 3, that is a design of shafts and keys. Okay, so in this the very first problem which I would like to take according to the question bank, that is in 10 marks question on shafts. Let me read out, please concentrate. A line shaft rotating at 200 rpm is to transmit 20 kilowatts. The shaft may be assumed to be made of mild steel with an allowable shear stress of 42 MPa, 42 megapascals. Determine the diameter of the shaft, neglecting bending moment. So as you know that this is one very first problem which is given in DT question bank. So in this what we have to consider is, as I said, the shaft may fail due to two reasons. One is due to twisting, as well as another is due to bend. The shaft may bend, so due to which it may fail to transmit the power. So what it says here, don't concentrate, don't be bothered of bending, because there is no bending at all. Only you have to consider the factor, that is strength. What kind of strength it is? Like a twisting. In a twisting, two cases. First one is we have to consider the strength and consider the rigidity. So as I said in the previous video, in the previous class, how the solution, I mean the design procedure of problems on shafts is concerned. Okay, so let us first solve this problem by writing the given data. As you know that given data is very important for further calculation of the problem. So please write down the given data. The given data. So it is given as, see, in the examination, as soon as you get the question paper, so semester end examination, shaft, wherever the term shaft comes, yes, you have to understand that yes, it is a problem on shafts only. Sometimes if it is key, you have to assume that yes, it is a problem on keys. If it is a knuckle joint, it's a problem on knuckle joint. It's a rivet, definitely it's a problem on rivets. So first you have to understand from which chapter it belongs to. So that is also very important in the semester end examination, which is conducted for 100 marks. Okay, so first let us write shaft is rotating at 200 rpm. So let me first write 200 rpm. I have not referred the data book so far. First let me write down all the numbers and unknown things which are given. And 20 kilowatts is also given. 20 kilowatts. I don't know how we denote according to the data handbook. Data handbook alli heng kottidaro namge gottilla. I can take it as a capital N or small n, we don't know. I can take it as any other letter. So according to the data handbook, the notations or description letters which are given, according to that you have to write. Understood? Afterwards, the shaft may be assumed to be made of mild steel with an allowable shear stress. Allowable shear stress. It is a speed. It is a transmitting power. It is transmitting power and shear stress. Shear stress is how much? 42 MPa. It means 42 mega Newton per meter square. Determine the diameter of the shaft. See, this is also very important data. Okay, so determine, we have to ultimately determine the diameter of the shaft. Diameter of the shaft. Diameter is unknown thing. So as you know that let us, after getting this given data, we have to refer the page number 50, that is design of shafts in Mahadeva and Balveer Reddy data handbook. So in this you refer the symbols. If you are perfect, no problem. But since it is a very first problem in the design of shafts, therefore I have to go from bottom. Okay, I have to go from a zero level. So therefore, so you can write d, small d is the diameter of a solid shaft. Ultimately, you have to calculate this diameter d. Is that right? Afterwards, length is not given. P, capital P, power. He says, well, you look at the kilowatt unit also. Power, kilowatt. Yes, here it is kilowatt is given. It is a power. So what is the unit symbol? I can take it as a capital P. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so what is left? Speed. Has it been given? So above power there is a speed of the shaft in RPM. In RPM it should be. So it is RPM. Therefore I can take it as a small n, so that we do not find any confusion in the solution part. Okay, afterwards shear stress. Let me search here. Torsional shear stress. Torsional shear stress is there. Torsion means what? Twisting. Twisting is taking place. So in the twisting movement of the shaft, there is a shear stress is going to take place. Okay. So therefore, tau I can take it as a tau. What else is left? Nothing. Understood? So let us go for a solution part. So solution part, as you know that, don't write anything urgent anything. Okay. So first we have to calculate diameter. Is that right? So diameter, in which equation diameter is there? In which equation the letter small d comes? Elli there. So search in the data book. In the last video I gave you the question bank, right? So in that you search, or otherwise in the series you have to search in which equation the d value comes. Tau is equals to, say, solution T, sorry, tau is equals to what? 16 T divided by 5 dq. Here diameter d is supposed to be calculated. Correct? So tau 16t pi dq. So this equation I have already given in the last class. Okay, so you can note down the equation number also, which is very very important. Equation number is 3.1 and the page number is 51, I think. Sorry, 50. Okay, so we can easily calculate with the help of this equation. Please concentrate here. Tau is given. You check whether it is given in the data number. So in the given data, yes, it is given. Tau is available. D we have to calculate. What about the T? Has it been given? Kottidara? No, we have to make a first calculation of T. I would like to write on the side calculation. I will first determine T. What is the value of T then? How to calculate the value of T? See, you are given with power and N. So with the help of this, not only in this problem but also in the future chapters, if you are given with the power and N, with the help of that we can easily calculate T value by only this equation. What is that? T is equals to 9.55 into 10 raised to 6 P upon N. It is in SI unit, and equation number also you can write. Equation number is 3.38 and page number 50 only. Now we substitute the values. 9.55 into 10 raised to 6 into P esti there. Whether the value of P you want to substitute 20 or 20 into 10 raised to 3. 20 only. Why? Because P means in the kilowatt. I am again inculcating this substitution methods. Please concentrate. You should not take it as a 20 into 10 raised to 3. In the syllabus, in the data book, it is already been mentioned that wherever the value of capital P comes, it is always having a unit kilowatts. Understood? So let us take this kilowatt as 20, correct? 20 upon what is the unit of what is the value of N? 200. Is that right? Correct? So easily we can calculate. 1 goes 10, 20 into 10. Okay, or otherwise 10 here will get cancelled. 10 raised to 5 it becomes. 20 will get cancelled. So answer will be 9.55 into 10 raised to 3. It is coming 10 raised to 3. What is the answer? 9.55 into 10 raised to 3 you are getting. Okay, fine. What is the value after calculation? How much you are getting? 9.55 into 10 raised to 955 into 10 raised to 3. I already told you without using calculator already. 20 into 10 I would consider. 20 into 10 how much? 200. So 20 into 10 I will write. 10 will get cancelled from this. So it becomes 10 raised to 5. 20 will get cancelled from here. So that answer is 9.55 into 10 raised to 5. 9.55 into 10 raised to 5 or 955 into 10 raised to 3. One and the same. Okay, so forget about it. Oh, okay. Let me ask you, what is the unit of this torque? What is the unit? Newtons mm. It is also given. Most of the students while solving the problematic subjects, after calculation, you are not writing the units. Units are must. Understood? So I can write it as Newtons mm. So let me keep this very important data in a rectangular mark or rectangular block. Okay, so straight away I will substitute here. Tau is given, no? Tau is how much? 42, which is equals to 16 into T is 955 into 10 raised to 3 upon pi into dq. So further calculation I will do. So this set or d cube is ultimately required, right? So d cube goes to this denominator side, numerator side. Note kodre d cube goes to numerator on the left hand side. So it becomes d cube, right? Is equals to 16 into 955 into 10 raised to 3 upon pi is already there. So what about this 42? It goes to the denominator side. Is that correct? So 42. So get me the answer d cube. Get me the answer d cube and cube root of answer you make. Fatafat calculate in your calculator and get me the answer. I will check each and every students. I will check your calculator value, how much you are getting. So d cube, no matter whatever may be the value, I am not bothered. Why? Because nowhere this step is required or steps we can directly write it as capital D value, small d value. Directly we can write it. So d cube answer is not at all necessary. So ultimately how much you are getting? 48.774 mm. So let me ask you one more thing. So shaft size is 48.74 and if you prefer this one, will it be available in the market? Manufacturer standards, can you get this? No, it cannot be. Therefore, we have to go for referring the standard value. Always most of the things after calculation, you have to go for referring the table where standard values are available. So, if you refer that chapter only, let us search. In the page number 57, standard shaft sizes, table number 3.58. Standard shaft sizes in mm. Table number, everyone opened the data book? Open madidira? Okay, so you refer that. So after 45, 50 is there. So it means 48 is a calculated value. You cannot go back to the previous value. 45 you cannot select. You can select D is equals to 50 mm, and you have to write in this manner. Table number is to the 3.5a and page number is 57. This is how we can calculate the diameter of a shaft based on it is a strength. T by J is equals to tau by R, where see if shear stress is given, you have to make use of this equation. Suppose if it is a rigidity, I mean C value, G value or theta or length are given, at the time you can use theta is equals to 584 TL something is there, correct? So you have to make use of this equation only when theta, length and G value all are given. So this is a very simple problem considering the strength, that is what kind of a strength? Shear strength. So take down.